Hi, welcome back to Sylvie's Craft Room. I just want to show you something before we get started. I had to do some grocery shopping early this morning, and in Tesco's I want you to see that these are display boxes that they use for the toys and things like that, and they're only too happy to give them away, and it's full of nice cardboard pieces that we can use. There's some elastic on them that I'm sure I'll find some use for. And these are the things that I was telling you about for making the homemade stamps, you know, the pieces of plastic to stick the foam on. So they're all free to us in your local supermarket. I'm sure other supermarkets do it, but this was Tesco's this morning. What I like about this is it's painted green on one side, and on the inside of it it's nice and white, so that's an advantage for crafting. Okay, so I'm going to put this away and show you what we're doing this morning. So this morning we're going to make a frame. So this is one that I've started, and I've even made a little stand for it to stand up at the back, so it'll stand like that. And you can put photographs in it, or some of the cartoon drawings that we're learning along the way can go into it. Nice to put in your bedroom. So without further ado, let's get started, guys. Alright, so out of my box, out of this box, I cut some panels out like this, okay, and then it depends on what size picture you're going to use. You know, if you're wanting to use one of your pictures that we've done already, you have to cut the hole in the cardboard the appropriate size. So I'm using it for my Jeff and Moo, or maybe a photograph of my granddaughter. So I have cut two pieces of this cardboard, and I'll tell you what size I cut mine to. It's 19 centimeters by 15 centimeters, and I've cut two pieces, same size. Now, with the one that I showed you here, I didn't use the green side, I used the white side to let you see that you can make your own design. But on this one, I'm going to be lazy and use the green side because that gives me a finished look. So this is the lazy one. So one of these pieces you'll need to do nothing with. And the other one, what you need to do is take your photograph, put it on the side that you're not going to use, like that, and line it up nice and straight. Take something to draw around it. You could go measuring now, but for the video I'm just going to do it. I'm going to eyeball it in the hopes that I've done it straight. So I'm just drawing around the image that I'm going to display in my frame. Like that. Now what you want to do, that's not very straight, but it doesn't matter. What you want to do is you want to cut inside that line. So you want to make the frame slightly smaller than the picture so that the picture won't fall out of the frame. Now most houses will have a Stanley blade or something like that. You need your parents' help for this. So line your ruler up inside the line that you've drawn. And now if you just get your mum or dad or an older sibling to just make a little cut in like that, you can then get in with the scissors like that and cut along. But because I have the blade and it's faster for the video, I am just going to cut along with the craft knife like this. And again, make sure you're not using your mum's table. Make sure that you've got something underneath that you can cut into and do damage. And another thing we should be doing, children, is we should be cleaning up after ourselves. That way then our parents won't mind us crafting. So I've cut a line there, and then I'm going to do the same thing here, one inside the line of the photograph. That. And then this side, same thing again, one inside the line that I've drawn. And don't forget, it's homemade. It does not have to be perfect. It's a bit of fun for us. Beautiful sunny day out there today, so I hope you all get out for a bit of a walk. Okay, so I might have to go over these again because the cardboard is quite thick, and that's why I feel, you know, have somebody at hand to give you a bit of a hand when you're doing this project. And be careful. Please don't go searching for a Stanley knife yourself. Make sure you have somebody that can help you with this part of it, or use your scissors. Okay, so I'm going to cut out and we're left with the front of our frame. Now, I haven't done a very neat job of that, but as I say, it's handcrafting. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you take your other piece and you simply glue one on top of the other, like this. I've made a right mess of this one, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, I've tried it. This does work. This glue seems to be fantastic for paper crafting. The trick here is that you're only going to use 3 sides with the glue. So, and keep it away from where you've cut. So, around the edge, and a fair bit in, put your glue. Be generous with the glue because we don't want it to fall off. So I've just done the 3 sides, and then you take your piece of card. I was practicing on this, so I'm just going to put the white side down here. Line them up because you've cut them exactly the same size. Give it a little while to set. Now, which side did I not stick? This side. Okay, and I'm going to fly ahead because of time constraints with the video. So what you do then is the side that you haven't stuck, you slide your photograph in. Like that. Okay. So that's the one that's cheating, using the nice side of the cardboard. Personally, I prefer it when we do it ourselves. To make the little stand for the back, I only stuck this on temporarily to show you. You need a piece of your cardboard, so I have a piece here. Cut it to whatever size, it doesn't matter. Then what you need is, you need to fold one piece in, another piece in, and then the top piece like that. So maybe while I'm showing you, it might be easier. So you do a fold, you leave a nice big gap, you do another fold, a little bit of a gap, another fold, a gap, and then a fold. Like that. And you're going to stick it, and I just stuck it down with sellotape. So I didn't use any measurements, I just kind of went along and just free-handed it really. So if you line your fold up against the end of your frame like that, and kind of get it in the middle, and use your sellotape to stick it down. So then I stuck the wrong end down, sorry guys. It's this end that I should have stuck down. Don't use your teeth, use the scissors. So line it up against the end of your frame, stick it down like that, and then this side holds in, and you stick that down too. And now when you it'll stand up like that. In fact, you can mess about and see, can you come up with a better stand for it, but I just want it to stand up like that. And I'm going to show you now real quickly. All I did with this one was use the Crayola markers, and I did it kind of like a mosaic style. So just did, you know, little triangles, colored them in. Again, you take your time doing it and do a good job. Like that. And what made it pop out then was I went in between each colour with a black marker like that. Let's go with a red. And there's enough in one of those big boxes that I showed you to do maybe 5 or 6 frames. So if your parents are out shopping and they pick up one box, it would do the whole family for making frames, mum and dad included. Why shouldn't they have fun? You could have a competition to see who makes the nicest one maybe. Or again, phone your friends and show off your bit of art, your creations. What colour haven't I done? Blue. So we'll finish off with a blue. Now on this one I tried to cut the corners rounded, but I'd say just leave them square. And again, take your black Crayola . And there you have it. Pop your photograph in. Let's put Jeff and Moo Moo in. And that's why we don't stick all 4 sides, is because we need to keep one side open for sliding in our masterpiece. So this is a nice way of framing the art that you're doing with Sylvie, and it's costing nothing. There we go. Have a go at making the frames and see how you get on. If you've done a nice one, and I'm sure you will, put a photograph up and let me have a look. See you again soon. Bye for now.